Today we are going to continue on with subtraction and subtract across two zeros. So let's get started. We have 900 minus 558, and we are going to be writing it up and down. So let me grab my pen, and we have 900 minus 558. So we always start in our ones column. We have 0 minus 8. That is not possible. I have 0 fingers. I can't take away 8 of them. So I'm going to go next door to my neighbor to ask for help. Well, my neighbor also has 0. I can't borrow anything from 0, so I have to jump all the way to the hundreds place where I have my number 9. So I'm going to cross out 9, and I'm going to make it an 8. And then I'm going to go next door and make the 0 a 10 because I'm borrowing a whole 10. And now I still have not made it back to my ones place, so I have to borrow again. So that 10 becomes a 9. And that 0 in the ones place becomes a 10. Now I'm able to subtract because I have my larger number on top. So 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 5 is 4, and 8 minus 5 is 3. So my answer is 342. So we're going to keep doing a couple more. All right. So you have 700 minus 436, 436, and they wrote it vertically for us, so it's all ready for us to solve. So we have 0 minus 6 in the ones place. Again, I cannot do that because I can't subtract from nothing. So I'm going to go next door, and I have a 0 again. I can't borrow anything from 0, so I have to go to my hundreds, where my 7 becomes a 6, and this 0 in the tens place becomes a 10. And then I still need to get get a whole group of 10 over in my ones column. So I'm going to cross out that 10 and make it a 9 and make this 0 a 10. So again, remember when you're borrowing, you cross it out and you do one less, and then you go next door and bring that whole group of 10. So then we have 10 minus 6 is 4, 9 minus 3 is 6, and 6 minus 4 is 2. All right, so we're going to do a couple more just so you can see. All right, so 500 minus 342. Again, 0 minus 2, I cannot do that. I go next door. My neighbor has nothing to help me with, so I'm going to go all the way to my hundreds. That 5 becomes a 4. This 0 becomes a 10. Then I still have not made it back to my ones column, so I need to borrow again, so that 10 becomes a 9, and this 0 becomes a 10. So then subtract like regular. 10 minus 2 is 8, 9 minus 4 is 5, 4 minus 3 is 1. So hands on your head, the answer is 158. All right, we're going to do one more together. We're going to try some 4 digits. So we, again, start in the ones column, 5 minus 2. I can take 2 fingers away from 5, so I don't need to borrow there. My answer is 3. Then I do 0 minus 3. I cannot do that. I jump next door. My neighbor has nothing to help me, so I jump to that thousands place. That 3 becomes a 2, and this 0 becomes a 10. I still need help with my 0 minus 3, so this 10 becomes a 9. And this 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 8 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. So my answer is 173. So for today's work, you do have your math review for Thursday. There are 19 questions. Be careful with the missing add-ins. Really double check your work. So if we have 13 minus blank equals 10, you know that you can do 13 minus 10 to get your missing add-in. And then I believe there's rounding practice, and some addition and subtraction at the bottom. So again, take your time, really work out those problems. Then this is your mystery picture. I am linking another video that Mrs. Penwell made to help explain how this works. So make sure you are going to watch that video before you do this assignment. And then if you have any questions or anything, please let me know.